He had everything: power, fame, gold, and the greatest empire on earth. But one moment of pride turned his life into a nightmare. The king who ruled men became like a wild beast. A man who thought he was a god ended up crawling in the dirt. This is not a movie. This is real. This is the shocking biblical story of Nebuchadnezzar. Babylon, the jewel of the ancient world. A city so grand, its walls were thick enough for chariots to ride side by side on top. Gardens that floated in the sky. Towers that touched the clouds. Babylon was a wonder of the world, and at the center of it all sat one man, King Nebuchadnezzar. He wasn't just a king. He was the king, conqueror of nations, builder of empires. His throne was gold. His word was law. People bowed just at the sound of his name. "Who is like me?" he would say. "I have built this with my own hands. I am the greatest king on earth." But behind the gold and glory, something dangerous was growing: pride. God had sent him a message before. Years ago, Nebuchadnezzar had a terrifying dream. He saw a giant tree, tall and wide, full of fruit and life. But suddenly, the tree was chopped down, and only a stump was left. He was confused. What did it mean? He called his magicians, his astrologers. No one had an answer, until one man stepped forward. Daniel, a servant of God, a man of truth. "O king," Daniel said with fear in his voice, "that tree is you. You are great now. But if you don't humble yourself, God will bring you down. You will lose your kingdom, even your mind. You will live with animal, eat grass until you understand that God is the one who gives power, not you." For a while, the king listened. He became quiet. He even praised the God of heaven. But old habits die hard, and pride crept back in. 12 months passed. One evening, King Nebuchadnezzar stood on the roof of his palace. The sun was setting over Babylon. The city glowed like fire. He lifted his hands and shouted, "Isn't this the great Babylon that I have built by my power, for my glory?" The words barely left his mouth when the sky cracked open with a voice. "Nebuchadnezzar, your kingdom is taken from you. You will live with animals. You will eat grass like a cow, until you learn that the Most High rules over the kingdoms of men." Suddenly, everything changed. The king grabbed his head. His thoughts became wild. He fell to the ground, screaming. His guards rushed to help him, but he growled at them like a lion. He ran through the palace like a madman and disappeared into the night. The once great king now lived in the wilderness. Rain fell on his back. His hair grew long and tangled like bird feathers. His nails curved like claws. He crawled on all fours. He ate grass like an ox. His voice became a roar. The man who once walked among kings now wandered with wild animals. In the city, people whispered, "Is he dead? Was it witchcraft? Did the gods curse him?" But only Daniel knew God had spoken, and his word was true. 7 years of silence, madness, isolation, until one day something happened. Nebuchadnezzar looked up. Not around him, not at the earth. He looked up. "God, I see now. I was blind. You are the ruler. Not me, not kings, not armies. You alone raise and bring down. I am nothing without you." In that very moment, his mind came back. His eyes were clear again. His heart was full. The beast was gone. He stood on his feet a new man. When Nebuchadnezzar returned to the city, the people were stunned. The wild man was their king, but he didn't come back with arrogance. He came with humility and stood before the crowds and said, "I, Nebuchadnezzar, once thought I was a god, but I was wrong. There is only one true king, the God of heaven. He humbled me to show me mercy. Now I worship him alone." From that day on, Nebuchadnezzar ruled differently, no longer as a proud man, but as a man who had been broken and healed. God does not hate kings. He does not hate power, but he hates pride. No matter how big you are, how rich, how smart, how famous, you are still just a man. Everything you have is a gift, and at any moment, that gift can be taken away. Don't wait for God to humble you. Humble yourself before the fall comes. Did this story open your eyes? Share it with someone who needs to hear it today. Don't forget to like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe for more real-life Bible stories told like never before.